He had a mud bath earlier. It's mostly dry now, but on his back I could still see a little bit of wet mud. And he's coming closer to us out of choice. He's curious. I like this Ellie. Oh, and by the way, welcome to Africa. For those of you that just joined us, it's brilliant being in Big Cat Week, looking at big animals in Africa. And as always, a pleasure to have you on our Safari Live experience. You could say on your own experience on a safari in Africa. I think if I really had to have one favorite animal, Jack, you were asking earlier, asking your dad what's the most dangerous animal he's ever met. But if I had to have one favorite animal, it would be this guy. Well, him and his friends. Elephants are just, sorry, I don't know where to sit now. Elephants are just intelligent animals, intuitive animals, I almost want to say highly evolved animals, but evolution is a thing. I mean, crocodiles are highly evolved. They just managed to stick around for a long time. So elephants are I think intuitive is probably my best word to describe them. They are bright animals. And I just love watching them. I love spending time with them. This guy, my plan is to spend at least another 10 minutes or so with him, maybe longer. And normally I would spend longer. It's just that I do want to go look for that leopard. We're getting into leopard time now. This guy is curious. He's going to come up and have a look at us still. He's not past his curiosity with us. He's feeding closer by choice. You can see there, just look at his trunk. You can see there, he's just eating, slowly moving his way closer to us. He's agreeing. You see he's going, yes. So I can get a little bit light-hearted around elephants. And it really is just a big part of their behavior is how you move with a vehicle, but also to speak is important. Now again, if we spend the next many months in this area and I see this elephant many times and I get to spend time with him, I will sit with him and I'll speak at a comfortable voice level that he can hear me and that he can hear the tone of my voice. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. I said if the hyena's here, maybe it pops out. There's little Ndapandula. Look quickly. Awesome. Elephant and the hyenas together. I love it when there's different species interacting, or in this case checking each other out. Look at this young hyena. Definitely have seen elephant before, but maybe not that many times. Keep in mind this young female will stay mostly around the den. So this is something to look at for the afternoon. What a surprise. I love it. Awesome. You can see very curious, not looking at us. Maybe now and again, but this little hyena knows us by now. She's seen us many times over the last couple of weeks. Smelling the air, listening, and of course looking at this gentle giant. Brilliant. Okay, now he might come and have a look at us. Awesome, hey mister. Guys, I'm so glad you're back, those of you that were gone for a few minutes. This guy's right here, and he's here out of choice. He's fed closer to us. Hey, mister. He's coming to have a look at us. Not only that, having a look at him, you're going to see just now, just there, look there. There's the young hyena. Brilliant. I was so hoping we did back in time to see this, because this elephant just slowly came closer to us. He was right up against us. He's coming to have a look. He's curious. The little hyena popped out, Ndapandula, to come have a look at the elephant. And this is what it's all about. You know, you sit in the bush, you try something, you go look around, and the next minute, the next second, there's magic. And it truly is what happens here. You get this feeling of just being part of something so special. Massive elephant. This guy is in his 20s. He's probably about 4.5 tons or something like that, maybe 5 tons even. He's quite big. I mean, he's eating 250 kilograms a day, 500 pounds a day that he's eating. That's how big he is. Intelligent, massive. And hyena is just waiting at home for mum. And we're lucky enough to be here, as it happened. I mean, it's the kind of thing that, I don't know, that's why I like doing this. Like is such a silly word for that. That's why I love doing this. That's why I love having you guys share this. And one of the things that always got to me when I was guiding is you see these magical things, these amazing experiences. And yes, it's fantastic to share it with 5 or 6 or 7 people. But I always missed having people close to me, my family. And now my kids, parents, friends, people that appreciate it. And to do this with so many of you sharing this, maybe this is your first drive and you don't even know who's talking at the moment, and you just got onto this, or maybe this is your 100th drive, or I've done probably, well, I know over 1,000 of these, and to have this as a moment shared with friends and with family, and with I know Jack was watching just now, and hopefully my family are watching when they can. It's just awesome. I mean, it's spectacular. And we'll talk more about elephants just now, because we're going to talk about elephants a lot. Look at the size of those feet. They've got amazing feet. That's why they walk so softly. You almost don't hear elephant when they walk. Look at the foot. As he puts it down, you'll see it expands. It's got this cushion at the bottom of the foot, and that makes it really mold around what they walk on. Sorry, Jason, you've got a lot of things to look at the moment. He's so close now that you have to sort of look at parts of the elephant. There's the trunk, and he's getting all this new fresh growth that he's plucking out. You'll see him now just putting it in the mouth. That little hyena is still having a look at it. The tail of an elephant and a hyena. Told to you live from the African bush. And this story is not told. This tale is an experience, guys. That's what's so brilliant about this. I've got nothing to tell you. I'm just sharing it with you. And we've got this late light just hitting the termite mound there. We're going into what's normally referred to as golden hour. You could also refer to it as magic hour, because there's a lot of activity that starts around this time. That leopard that I saw the track of, I know that leopard at the moment is just walking around, starting the evening, looking around, sniffing the breeze, listening, looking. This little hyena cub is waiting. Maybe mama's going to come back just now. Loving this experience as well. It's always nice to have a big elephant on your doorstep. And I'm not going to lie to you, I love it when an elephant comes over to have a look at me, which is exactly what happened this afternoon. Jason, you happy? Jason's got a big smile on his face. Look over here, Jason. Once more. Great. Okay, we're going to move a little bit. This Illy is luckily very used to us now, so I'm going to start up even though he's just behind us. I don't think it'll disturb him. Wasn't that just brilliant? That elephant's trunk at one stage, I'll show you when we're done with this. His trunk was right here. I mean, I was leaning out back in the day I used to always try and get these really low level shots. It's brilliant if you can get the camera as low to the ground as possible.